Have you ever wondered why the universe is so closely connected? From distant stars to every cell in your body? Everything is governed by a profound principle that even ancient philosophers have mentioned. The principle of as above, so below not only explains this connection, but also reveals that the universe, from the micro to the macro, reflects itself. This is an ancient law, explained through Hermetic philosophy, which we will explore together. Did you know that the way you perceive the outside world is actually a reflection of what is happening within your inner world? Let us delve into the principle of as above, so below, to discover the connection between the external universe and the internal world, and understand how this principle can change the way you perceive life every day. Now, we will begin to delve deeper into the principle of as above, so below. This principle is not merely a saying, but a living rule that helps us connect everything from the vast universe to ourselves. And when you truly understand this, you will realize that everything around you is a reflection of yourself. This principle not only helps us understand the universe, but also unlocks profound mysteries about ourselves. Let us explore how ancient philosophers and mystics have applied this principle. Let us discover how philosophers, mystics, and civilizations of the past used this principle to explain cosmic and human phenomena. The similarity between ancient philosophies and modern science. According to many ancient doctrines, from Hermetic philosophy to Eastern spiritual traditions, as above, so below is not just a slogan, but a fundamental law of the universe. This is evident in cosmological principles, where humans are not only part of the universe, but also a reflection of it. For example, stars, planets, and galaxies operate under the same principles as the inner workings of the human mind, like the building blocks of the microcosm. A notable example from modern science is the study of fractals, clearly demonstrating the connection between the macrocosm and the microcosm. The spiral structure of galaxies resembles cellular structures, or the large-scale patterns of the universe mirror the images of molecular particles. This proves that the principle as above, so below is not merely a philosophy, but a reality embedded in the very nature of the universe. In Tibetan Buddhism, teachings on the harmony between the inner and outer worlds emphasize that to truly understand the universe, we must deeply understand our own inner being. Have you noticed that whenever you change your thoughts and perceptions about yourself, the world around you also changes? Share your feelings in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts. When you understand that the outer world is a reflection of the inner world, the next question is, how can we apply the principle as above, so below in real life? The answer lies in recognizing and harnessing the interaction between the inner self and the external environment, thereby creating transformative changes not only in personal life, but also in work and relationships. So, how can we apply the principle of as above, so below to reality? Can you see the invisible power of consciousness that can transform your outer world? Let us explore the first steps to transform the inner world and step out with an entirely new perspective. The principle as above, so below is one of the oldest philosophies, recorded in the Emerald Tablet, a mystical text considered by many as the key to decoding the universe. This philosophy illustrates the tight connection between different realms of the universe, from the invisible to the visible, from the physical world to the spiritual world. The basic idea is that what happens in the vast universe also happens within each individual. Everything, whether large or small, reflects and influences one another in a unified cosmic pattern. In Tibetan Buddhism, we also see that the nature of the universe and the nature of the mind are inseparably connected. We are all part of the whole. And the universe is also a reflection of the inner essence within each person. To attain enlightenment, we must learn to understand ourselves, which not only changes how we view the external world, but also transforms our lives. The reflection between the inner self and the external environment. In the journey to seek enlightenment and meaning in life, one of the key principles we need to deeply understand is the reflection between the inner self and the external environment. This principle is not just a mystical philosophy, but a practical reality that can be applied to every aspect of life. The saying, "Every small change within us can reflect a significant change in the world around us," is a key to realizing the power of consciousness in shaping the physical world we live in. In modern society, we are often caught up in the cycles of work, family, and daily worries, forgetting that consciousness is the determining factor for everything. When you change how you perceive yourself, you not only alter how you experience the world around you, but also change how you act in every situation. A small shift in consciousness can lead to significant changes in relationships, work, and even the opportunities you recognize. The connection between consciousness and the external world. Mystical teachings suggest that every person is a reflection of the universe. Our consciousness is like a mirror, reflecting the world we live in. Every thought, emotion, and action leaves an imprint in the physical world, like ripples in a pond. To change the outer world, we must first change our inner self. In Tibetan Buddhist philosophy, we are taught that everything in life is a reflection of consciousness. Tibetan monks emphasize that to achieve peace and enlightenment, one must master their inner world. Small changes in consciousness can lead to profound changes in life, like a seed planted in the soil, with the potential to grow into a towering tree. From the perspective of mindfulness in Buddhism, when you transform negative thoughts and emotions into positive and loving ones, you will notice that the world around you also begins to change. Meditation, serving as a tool to understand your own consciousness, helps you perceive everything more clearly and with direction. A calm mind allows you to see that there is no clear boundary between yourself and the external world. Everything is interconnected in an inseparable relationship. Viewing life through the lens of spirituality. In reality, many of us tend to perceive the world only through our physical senses, failing to realize that the external world is merely a reflection of the inner world. Every condition in life, from work, relationships, to health and finances, originates from your mental state. For example, when you feel negative, worried about the future, these anxieties will directly manifest in your life, leading to challenges, failures, and difficulties. On the other hand, when you change your perspective on life, shifting from doubtful and fearful thoughts to positive ones, you'll notice the conditions around you beginning to improve. Your relationships with others will become more harmonious. Your work will progress smoothly, and new opportunities will appear. Practicing to change the outer world. The simplest and most effective way to change the outer world is to practice inner transformation. This can begin with small actions that have tremendous power in daily life. Through mindfulness, you can start to change how you perceive yourself and the world around you. For example, you can begin by changing bad habits such as procrastination, impatience, or other negative tendencies. A small change in these habits, such as starting a daily meditation routine, or maintaining a calm attitude in the face of difficulties, can create significant changes in how you view the world and interact with it. Take a moment to pause and observe your thoughts. When you feel anxious or worried, stop and recognize your emotions. Mindfulness helps you take control of these feelings, transforming how you respond to life's situations. Remember, What you feel and think inside will reflect in the world around you. Tibetan Buddhism encourages us to always remember that everything in life originates from consciousness. To change your life, you must change how you perceive yourself and the world. Changes within yourself will gradually lead to changes in the physical world around you. Thus, once you understand the reflection between the inner self and the outer world, you will realize that changing the external world is not a difficult task, but rather a process of inner transformation, starting with changing your consciousness. And acting according to these mystical principles is the way to create the life you desire. Next, we will explore specific methods to apply the principle of as above, so below into real life, and how each individual can transform from within, achieving profound changes in every aspect of life. These practical steps will form a solid foundation to help you build a meaningful, peaceful, and prosperous life. How can you begin this inner transformation? Let's dive into the specific steps and daily practices to live by the principle of as above, so below, and create real changes in your life. Applying the principle as above, so below in real life. The principle as above, so below, inspired by mystical philosophy and ancient teachings, asserts that everything in this universe is deeply interconnected. This principle is not limited to abstract theories or spiritual matters, but can also be powerfully applied to our practical lives. Understanding and practicing this principle not only gives you a deeper insight into yourself, but also helps you build a harmonious life, achieving prosperity and peace. Let's explore how you can apply the principle as above, so below, in every step of your daily life, creating positive inner changes and manifesting real external transformations. 1. Applying the principle to work and career. When you recognize that your work and career are not just a series of tasks to complete, but a reflection of your inner self, you will begin to change your approach to work. The principle as above, so below suggests that what happens in your consciousness, your beliefs, emotions, and thoughts will directly influence your actions and outcomes at work. For example, if you believe in your abilities and maintain a positive attitude, your work will reflect that confidence and positive energy. Conversely, if you constantly feel incapable or lack confidence, your work will be affected by worries and a lack of motivation. To apply this principle to your work, you can adjust your mindset if you feel tired, disheartened, or unmotivated in your work. Take time to reflect on your thoughts and emotions. Recognize that these feelings may stem from negative beliefs you're unaware of. Change those beliefs to create positive changes in your work. Create harmony in the workplace. Your work environment reflects your psychological state. A positive and harmonious work environment will help you thrive and achieve better results. You can start creating such an environment by taking care of yourself, cultivating calmness in your thoughts, and maintaining healthy relationships with colleagues. Setting clear goals. Defining goals at work not only gives you direction, but also creates a positive energy to manifest what you desire. By outlining specific plans and focusing on your objectives, you will create a strong force pulling you forward. Applying the principle in relationships. Interpersonal relationships, whether with family, friends, or romantic partners, reflect the inner world of each individual. When you feel love and understand yourself, you will easily cultivate harmonious, empathetic relationships. If your mind is filled with doubt or lack of confidence, your relationships will encounter many challenges. To apply this principle in relationships, you can start by loving yourself. If you don't love and take care of yourself, it will be difficult to build healthy relationships with others. Always remember that inner transformation leads to changes in external relationships. Listen and understand. Relationships truly thrive when you know how to listen and understand the emotions of others. Take the time to recognize your own thoughts and feelings, which will help you connect and better understand the emotions of others. Resolve conflicts internally. Whenever there's a conflict in a relationship, consider the root cause within yourself. Ask yourself, why do I feel this way? Does this emotion reflect something unresolved within me? Self-reflection will help you address conflicts effectively and peacefully. Applying the principle in health and physical well-being. One of the most important aspects of life is health. Your physical state reflects your mind and spirit. If your mind is calm and healthy, your body will be strong and full of energy. Conversely, if you are constantly anxious, stressed, or neglecting mental health, your body may face issues like fatigue, illness, or a lack of vitality. To apply the principle of as above, so below to health, you can take care of your mental state. The mind plays a crucial role in physical health. Begin by nurturing your mental health through meditation, yoga, or mindfulness practices to reduce stress and enhance psychological well-being. Build healthy habits. Physical health is not only about proper nutrition, but also maintaining healthy habits like regular exercise, adequate sleep, staying hydrated, and following a balanced diet. These habits reflect a healthy, positive mindset. Listen to your body. Your body is a mirror of your mind. When you feel tired or unwell, it may signal an imbalance in your inner self. Pay attention to your body and care for it in healthy ways to maintain overall wellness. Applying the principle in finances and prosperity. Personal finance and prosperity are indispensable aspects of life. In reality, finances are not just about the money you earn, but also reflect your mindset and beliefs about wealth. If you hold negative beliefs about money, such as money is the root of all evil, or money is only for the lucky few, it will be difficult to achieve prosperity. To apply this principle in finances and prosperity, you can change your beliefs about money. Your beliefs about money determine your actions and financial outcomes. If you see money as a positive resource for doing good, you will find that wealth comes to you naturally and easily. Manage finances effectively. Start by creating a specific financial plan, including saving, investing, and spending wisely. This will help you feel more secure about the future and establish financial stability for yourself. Create inner wealth. Instead of focusing solely on earning money, begin cultivating inner wealth by nurturing gratitude, valuing spiritual principles, and building good relationships. When you achieve this, prosperity will naturally come to you. By applying the principle of as above, so below in work, relationships, health, and finances, we realize that external changes cannot be lasting without internal transformation. Thus, the importance of inner change becomes the determining factor. Let's explore why inner transformation can be the key to success and prosperity in your life. The importance of inner change. When we begin to see that all external changes stem from internal transformation, we recognize that deep, sustainable change must always start from within. No change can last without being nurtured internally. Our mind and spirit are the sources of all actions, thoughts, and emotions. Therefore, inner change is the core factor that helps us overcome challenges in life, not only materially but also spiritually. Inner change is the foundation of true freedom. The first step to achieving freedom in life is inner freedom. When you change your mindset, you change your life. Beliefs, self-limiting thoughts, guilt, or fear are the invisible prisons that hold us back. To escape these invisible constraints, the first thing to do is change how you perceive yourself. This is why people who can change their inner world, overcome negative beliefs, and develop positive perspectives can conquer life's challenges. Inner freedom comes from realizing that conditions and circumstances around us are not the only determining factors, but how we respond to them creates real change. When you change your perspective on a problem, you'll find that it is no longer a difficulty, but an opportunity for growth and development. The inner self as a reflection of the outer world. When we change our inner self, the outside world begins to change as well. This is an irreversible law. The thoughts, emotions, and actions within us will be reflected in the external world. Therefore, if you want to change your life, you can not only change your external actions, but must also transform your inner self. This means that you need to understand yourself clearly, identifying negative emotions, and replace them with positive ones. When you can change how you feel about life and yourself, you will notice that everything in your life can change for the better. For example, when you feel anxious, fearful, or lacking in confidence, these feelings will lead to unnatural actions or poor decisions. But when you change your inner self, learn to manage your emotions and thoughts, you will gradually take control of situations and create better outcomes. This applies not only to work, but also to personal relationships, health, and finances. Transforming the inner self through positive habits. One of the most powerful methods to transform the inner self is by building and maintaining positive habits. These habits help you nurture good thoughts and emotions daily. As a rule, if you establish a positive habit, it will become part of you and help you develop a positive mindset, thoughts, and actions. This forms the foundation for long-term change in life. Meditation and mindfulness. These are methods that help you gain a clearer awareness of your emotions and thoughts. By practicing meditation, you can calm your mind and eliminate stress and anxiety. Moreover, mindfulness makes you more aware, allowing you to control your reactions in various situations. Building habits of self-learning and personal growth. Reading books, listening to podcasts, attending courses, or engaging with like-minded individuals are excellent ways to continually develop yourself. Learning not only broadens your perspective, but also nurtures confidence and uncovers hidden potentials within you. Practicing gratitude. One of the simplest yet most powerful ways to transform the inner self is by practicing gratitude. Take time each day to acknowledge the good things in your life. This practice helps you shift negative feelings into positive thoughts and creates a brighter, more energized inner self. Developing clarity and self-understanding. An important factor in transforming the inner self is clarity. This clarity does not only come from understanding spiritual principles, but also from self-reflection and reassessment. The more you understand yourself, the easier it becomes to recognize negative and unhealthy elements in your mind, enabling you to change and create harmony. To develop clarity, you can practice self-reflection. Each day, set aside some time to reflect on yourself. Ask yourself important questions such as, how am I feeling? Are my thoughts truly positive? Am I acting in alignment with my goals? The clearer you understand yourself, the easier it is to recognize negative and positive patterns in your life. acceptance and change. Clarity comes with the ability to accept imperfections in yourself, in your relationship with the world around you. When you can fully accept yourself, you can make the necessary changes to live a harmonious and prosperous life. Building self-belief. Self-belief is the energy source that enables you to overcome all challenges in life. Transforming the inner self can begin with building confidence in your abilities and self-worth. This belief is not innate, but something you need to cultivate daily, through every action. Remember, when you have confidence in yourself, you will face challenges and overcome them with ease. A person with strong self-belief can see difficulties as opportunities to learn and grow. In contrast, a person lacking confidence will always feel fearful and anxious when facing difficulties. Are you ready to change your life from within? Start with small habits, such as waking up early and meditating each morning. Every small change in your habits will bring significant shifts in your mindset and actions. Share these changes in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more lessons on how to transform your life from within. Together, we will explore deeper into the power of the principle as above, so below, and its profound impact on all areas of life. But do you know that this principle doesn't just affect one specific area of life, but can profoundly impact everything around you? From work, relationships, to the deepest emotions within you. Everything is governed by the principle as above, so below. Join me to discover how this principle can transform every aspect of life, and how we can apply it to achieve incredible results in all areas. The impact of as above, so below on all areas of life. Exploration across all fields. Did you know that your work and relationships can change drastically just by shifting how you perceive the world? Have you realized that your thoughts and feelings about events and situations around you can completely transform your life? Let me share with you how the principle as above, so below can affect all these areas. From work to personal relationships. The connection between mind and body. According to Carl Jung, each of us reflects what happens in our minds and bodies. The thoughts and emotions you nurture internally will manifest in your body as sensations, actions, and how you interact with the external world. Your mind has the power to influence your body, and conversely, your body can strongly affect your mind. This shows that changes in the mind directly impact the body. When you change how you think about yourself, about life, you will find your body healthier, your energy improved, and your health strengthened. Changes in thinking will help you shift unhealthy living habits, thus creating a healthy, vibrant body. Applying the principle to work and relationships. Your work and relationships can also change profoundly when you apply the principle as above, so below in your life. Have you ever changed the way you think about your work or relationships? Share your thoughts in the comments section, and let me know the positive changes you've experienced. In work, if you think of your job as merely an obligation, a burden, you will feel tired and lack motivation every day. However, if you change your mindset and see your work as an opportunity to learn, grow, and contribute, you will notice a significant shift in your attitude and work efficiency. New opportunities will open up, and you will find yourself enjoying your job like never before. In relationships, your relationships with others will also change. When you change how you think about them, when you begin to see people not as those who disappoint or create challenges for you, but as individuals to learn from and grow with, you will start building deeper and more sustainable connections. Notably, the principle as above, So below helps you recognize that your relationship with others mirrors the relationship you have with yourself. Do you want to transform your career or improve your relationships? Share with me how you are practicing the as above, so below principle in your life, and the positive changes you've noticed. When you start practicing and applying this principle, you will undoubtedly witness miraculous transformations in your work and relationships around you. With what we've just explored, you now have a deeper understanding of the as above, so below principle, and the hidden power it brings to your life. But how can you effectively apply this principle in your daily life and create change from within? Let's continue exploring this together right now. The principle as above, so below is not just an abstract concept, but a powerful tool to help you transform yourself and the world around you. When you understand and practice this principle, you will realize that everything you wish to change can begin within, starting with how you think, feel, and act. That is the power of this principle. All movements in the universe, from the macrocosm to the microcosm, reflect each other. By understanding this connection, you can begin to change yourself, and in doing so, transform your environment, your work, your relationships, and even your destiny. Practicing the as above, so below principle helps you connect with the profound truth within yourself, fosters spiritual growth, and opens a clear path to creating a meaningful life. Start with small steps in your daily life. Don't wait for a perfect moment, because the present moment is the time to make a change. Apply this principle, and gradually you will feel the invisible power transforming your life. Subscribe to my channel so you won't miss the upcoming videos about spirituality, esotericism, and personal development. Together, we will explore the secrets of the universe and practice profound inner transformations. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family to awaken together and embark on the journey to discover the truth about the universe, existence, and yourself.